February 12th. My name is Bill McCamley. I'm a state representative from Las Cruces and Mesilla here in New Mexico with your legislative update for the evening. There's only 2.5 days of the legislative session left, so things are getting to moving pretty quick here. One note, so people up here work really, really long hours. They work close together and they're starting to get really tired. And there's everyone and their mother running around in the legislature, so it's like a petri dish. And everybody is getting really tired and really sick. I have mostly stayed away from that, so I'm going to keep drinking emergencies and washing my hands and not touching folks. But it's one of those things that contributes to a lot of people's frustration as things go to the last day. A couple quick points I want to talk to you about. First of all, the budget is moving out of the Senate and back to the House today. There's a couple things that have happened in the budget that the Senate decided that is a change for the stuff in the House. They've added a bunch of public safety money to the district attorney in Albuquerque. There's been a lot of pressure on him, on the Senate to do so from both the DA in Albuquerque and the governor. Apparently he didn't get everything he wanted, but he got a lot of it. And there's been some things taken out. Apparently money for a hangar project in Roswell that was a big economic development thing down there because they wanted to expand on their large aircraft refurbishment business was taken out. Some of the folks from southeast New Mexico are not happy with that, and that may cause trouble voting on the concurrence portion of the House from Republicans, as well as some road money was apparently removed. And that's a big deal for rural legislators, Democrat or Republican. A lot of times roads are the biggest issues in more rural parts of the state because there's people living out in the middle of nowhere. It's not as efficient to do roads, so a lot of times they're not as good. And because getting into town to buy your groceries or take your kids to school or whatever, it takes more of your effort and resources to do that, and there's less money per mile of road. The roads get a lot worse, and people are really worried about that. So that's going to be a real big point of contention moving forward. The other thing I want to talk about is there's a joint memorial I'm working with a senator on net neutrality, where we're trying to ask the federal government to really look at what the Federal Communications Commission's decision was regarding net neutrality and examine the process they went through to get rid of the Obama-era protections for throttling, blocking, and creating different lanes on the internet for how much you pay. This is a big deal, and we're trying to protect that here in New Mexico. And that actually made it through a Senate committee today. It may actually make it through the Senate tomorrow and get over to the House. This is one we may be able to get through. And it's really important because we want to send a message, an official message to our delegation in D.C. about how important equal access to the internet for everybody is for folks here in New Mexico, for businesses, for students, for people that want to buy things online, all those things. So that's what we're working on right now. We'll know more about the budget tomorrow. It's once again been very, very slow this session because of the fact that we have a lame duck governor who doesn't agree with the legislators on very much. So not a lot's getting through, but the big thing is the budget, and there's things squeaking through here and there. So thanks a lot for watching this. As always, if you have questions, comments, or concerns on these or any other issues, love to hear from you and hope everyone's having a great day. Thanks.